Welcome. Welcome to this January 13th, 2026 YouTube live stream. You're at Freedom News now. I'm your host, Just Insane. Don't forget to hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab. Sevenfold. Welcome. Appreciate you. Hope all is well. Hope everyone has a happy new year. It's 2026. It's a new year. It's going to be a big year, a good year. See if we can get any more people in here. We're trying some different formats. Looks like we're getting some better numbers already. That's OTVO. I'm liking it better already. Talking some ICE protests. Talking cops. Talking ICE cops. I've already got more people on this live stream than the one I just shut down. I shut my live stream down and started a new one. I'd been running my live streams through StreamYard forever. I decided to run this one straight through YouTube, see if I got any different numbers. And so far, the numbers have been double, and it's not many, but still double for what I was getting. What are they doing? Punishing people now for you going through different servers? Double of freedom. Hold the ice for Let's OTVO. Nice. I'll take that double freedom, extra ice. Extra ice. Well, you don't like that ice, or you're down there in the hot weather. You like it nice and warm down there. Nice and hot. Everything's all icy here in Michigan right now. We had a little break from the cold weather, but when I say little break, it actually got up into the 50s one day in the 50s last week. Was almost record temperature. I don't want to start saying that. You'll get all the global warming freaks will be coming out. The global warming freaks, they're all at what I got here? Okay. They're at these fake protests that have been put on. Already got more likes than I had on my last live stream. More likes, more people in here, more comments. I guess Trump's coming to Michigan today. He's going to be in Detroit today or tomorrow. Oh, he's going to the aid of Iran citizens. See, I don't know how much I believe in that whole Iran. I think a lot of that, everything going on Iran's put on, a lot of that's theater put on by Israel and Netanyahu trying to finish his greater Israel project, wanting America back in the Middle East for another 20 years. I'm not falling for that. I think a lot of that's propaganda, lies. Like CIA goes over there, provocateurs go over there, stir up a bunch of problems in Iran, and then videotape it. There's probably the IDF and IDF soldiers and CIA over in Iran causing a bunch of problems, protests, and riots like they did during BLM. And then they film it, record it, market social media to make it look like it's a real big protest. Just like they're trying to make these protests in ICE and around the country, the ICE protests. The media is trying, they're desperately trying so hard to make these protests stick, to make them look real, to make them look organic. Sticking. People aren't falling for these fake ICE protests. First, all the people that voted for men, yeah, they're all get every illegal out. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. You haven't got that. In Michigan, year, they only got 2,300 arrests. 2,300 arrests of illegals. That's not saying deported. That just says arrested. And then they're probably locking them up in a facility right in Michigan. So they're still here. They never got deported. There are no mass deportations going on. So all the people going out there freaking out, protesting, all the insane white Karens out there protesting in support of their precious illegals. Don't waste your time because nobody's getting deported. It's not happening. It's all a big lie. The millions of illegals here, they haven't went anywhere. I mean, granted, I want them all out. I want every single illegal. I want every single legal foreign national out. If you got an H-1B, you're on a green card, you're on a visa, I want every single one's out. You gotta go. You can come back and reapply in 20 years. We need at least a 20-year moratorium. But it's not happening. Just like they're not cleaning off all the voter rolls, the millions of dead bodies and illegals on the voter rolls. I'm never participating in the fully rigged elections ever again. I didn't last time. That was the first time I didn't participate in a general election in my lifetime. Was 2024. I didn't participate because I've seen how fully rigged they are. I'm never participating again. It's just like the fully rigged games that everyone watches. They just want to cheer on one team or another team. It's the same thing, but it's all rigged. It's predetermined outcome. Same with these rigged elections. People just want to cheer one side on, one side or the other, and nothing changes the same. There'll be more theater. There's a lot of theater going on, like, oh, all these ICE officers. ICE officer killed a woman. Oh, okay. Shot and killed a woman. Oh, everybody's all going crazy, all insane over it. Oh, if you watch my channel for the last 10 years, you'll see that police in America kill thousands of people every year. They kill 2 to 3 people every year in America, or every day in America. So that Renee Good from that ICE officer, she was just one of, there's probably how many other people were killed by cops that day? 2, 3, 10. I guarantee you Renee Good wasn't the only person that was ended by police that day. She's just the only one that's fitting the narrative, fitting the media's narrative, the political narrative. Don't fall for it. Don't go get those big cortisol spikes and harm your own personal health by getting yourself all worked up over these things that nothing's really happening. It's all theater. This is just a new way theater is. It's live theater, IRL. Don't fall for it. The thing is, ice wouldn't be needed. There wouldn't be wouldn't ice wouldn't be needed in all these different cities if the police would actually do their job and arrest an illegal, arrest a foreigner. Police officers, they're too busy focusing all their efforts on arresting the American citizen. That's where they get all their money. Not to mention, what, 50 to 75% of police officers are foreign nationals. They're not American citizens. You expect all these foreign national cops to go arrest other foreign nationals and deport them? That's not gonna happen. The foreign national judges, the Judge Finkelstein, the Judge Mohammed, the Judge Sharif, the Judge Abdullah, they're sending out Officer Islam, Officer Finkelstein, Officer Cohen, Officer Muhammad to go arrest you, the American citizen, to go arrest John, go arrest Paul, go arrest Michael. They're not arresting any Mohammeds. ICE wouldn't be needed if cops would do their job. Every single illegal's gotta go. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. If you're an illegal, you gotta go. Now! And foreign nationals. I say every green card, every H-1B. There's over 55 million plus green card, H-1Bs, visas. They all need to go. All 250 million foreigners got to go. Well, people can get out there and protest it if they want, but if you end up like Renee Good, F around and find out. These police are dangerous. People that watch my channel understand that police are dangerous. Consider becoming a member here at Freedom News Now. Join this channel. Help us reach that goal. Consider a super chat donation. Yeah, that's part of it. All the cheap labor, all the big corporations, basically all the illegals. That's the new slave labor. They're not going to give up all their slave labor, so it's not happening. They're not going anywhere. That's why I say don't protest, because they're not getting mass. You're not getting mass deportations. They're not going anywhere. The big money, the big corporations, they want all their cheap labor from these foreigners. Basically, they're slave labor of 2025, the slaves of 2025, selling out the American citizen, the American worker for their cheap labor. That's why it's never happening. I agree. They're not getting deported. There's no mass deportations. It's never going to happen. The only people that's going to get mass deported is the American citizen themselves. I've been saying that. Look at all the cops. When the cops and the judges and the leaders of your nation are all foreigners, illegals, Mohammeds, Abdullahs, you don't stand a chance. They're going to be coming for you, the American citizen, and deporting you. I've been saying that. People said it sounded out of this world before, but look where we're at right now. Holding, welcome. Takes them back to Mexico. Nice. Only problem is you take them back, but then they come back. Then they want to sneak back across the border. Like in Michigan, they had migrants would come to pick crops in Michigan back in the day for they still do. I don't know why they need them. You don't need illegals to pick your crops. There's plenty of machines and automation for that now. And where there's not machines and automation to pick your crops, there's millions of blacks. Put them back out in the fields picking cotton. I mean, that's got to be the easiest job in the world. Give me a break. Picking cotton for a living. Get all the blacks down in the South. That's why I won't go to the South. It's all blacks. You don't see any whites until you get to Florida. Once you hit Tennessee, you don't see any white folk until you get to Florida. And not up in the panhandle either. So yeah, I won't go to the South. But there's millions of blacks in the South that can pick cotton, pick our crops. You don't need illegals to pick it. Get them off welfare. Get them off all the SNAP benefits, all the freebies, all the welfare. Put them back out in the fields picking cotton for a living. I mean, come on. That's got to be the easiest job in the world, picking cotton. It's not like they're moving axles or wrenching on heavy equipment. They're working on railroads. No, they're picking cotton for a living. Light little fluffy cotton. Give me a break. Act like that was some kind of hard work. I guess that is hard work for some people. That is hard work for some people. Doing anything is hard work for some people. They're not just sitting around collecting welfare, chimping out everywhere in society. uh, Ja, welcome. Hope all is well. It's a new year. Happy New Year to y'all. That's OTVO. Need to get more organized. Need to fully organize. We've been fully recruiting, fully organizing. We've kind of slowed down on our recruiting and organizing. Some other people picked up the mantle, picked up the torch. I'm thinking 2026 may be a big year. We may need to get out there on the front lines again if there's going to be any protests going on in Michigan, any of these fake protests. There aren't any. There aren't any big BLM protests like 2020. I covered those. These protests are all whites. They're all these middle-aged to boomer white Karens, mostly white women. A lot of them are gay, lesbians, trans, out there paid protesters. That's not going anywhere. The media's trying so desperate to they're so desperate to try to get some momentum behind these fake protests. Most of the public, most of America's behind it. They want their country cleaned up. They want all the illegals out. They want all the H-1Bs out. They want all the green cards out, all the visas out. Every single one, all 150 million plus gotta go. The media is so desperate to try to sell this narrative that people are protesting every chance they get. Nobody's out there but these insane, stupid Karens out there. F around, found out real quick. I'd like to go down to Jacksonville. That'd probably be an area I'd go if I went to Florida. That sounds like a nice area. You might be talking me into that. You might be talking me into going down to Florida. That sounds like a nice place to go live. Unless you go down too far south in Florida, then you run into the same problem. A lot of illegals, a lot of foreigners down around Broward County. A lot of super predators. Yeah, I don't like being around all those super predators. Lock them up. We got a lot of we got extra maximum security prisons in Michigan, specifically built and designed to house all those super predators that are roaming the streets of America by the millions. Most of them directly imported by our own government. It's pretty bad. Let's OTVO's got his torch ready. It's gonna be Charlottesville all over again. No. Look what happened down there in Charlottesville, Charlotte, and all those peaceful marches down there. It sounds like that guy, he got set up, that Daily guy, he was trying to get out of a bad situation, a protest, and some big fat obese lady fell over and had a heart attack, and now he's sitting in prison for 40 plus years for the rest of his life. I kind of feel bad for that guy in Charlottesville that's sitting in prison because some big fat obese Karen, they're trying to say he ran into her and she fell down, and he needs to be let out, I think. The whole political landscape got him locked up. Fort Myers had a ton of illegals. There's a lot of cops down in Fort Myers. That's where one live streamer is always filming the cops down there, and I've never heard him once ask the cops why aren't they arresting illegals. He lives down there. It's like, eh, that's my challenge to all these auditors and cop watchers. I wanna know I want you to start asking these police officers how many illegals they arrested today. How many illegals did you arrest today, Officer Bacon? How many illegals did you arrest this week, Officer Ham? They're not arresting any illegals. They're too busy arresting the white Christian man for failure to pay child support to his ex that's out sleeping around with some illegal from Venezuela or some illegal from the Congo. All you younger men, don't fall for that scam with those women. They're gonna leave you. They're not gonna be around. They're gonna take you for all your money, take your kids. Yeah, don't build your future, build your career, build your wealth, buy Bitcoin, invest in crypto, invest in Bitcoin. Not much difference on this live stream. I can't share screens though with this live stream. Well, it says I can share screens. Maybe I can. I wanted to try it on this different. I might not go through StreamYard anymore. I kind of like this. This is showing up, showing all your guys' crowns. YouTube, what percent of super chat? I think they take 30%. So $10, they take $3 of $10. I would get $7. I'm gonna try and start live streaming a lot more again. I'm thinking about setting up an entire room in my. Gonna try to build up a room so I can have a full room studio, and instead of just sitting where you're just seeing, this part of me, I can get out, move around, and do. I don't know. It depends on how much support I can get. It seems like only a select few channels are allowed to share so much content, or otherwise you're constantly coming back to you're getting emails that people are coming for your channel. It's almost better becoming a member. Basically, about the only way you can make anything anymore is off memberships and donations for the most part. You're not making much off live streams or in regular format videos. Everything's going to live stream now. The regular edited long format videos, that's with AI and all the AI slop out there now. Everyone would rather watch AI. YouTube's flooded with AI slop all over it, and people can't even, the algorithms and people can't sift through all the slop to find anyone's content anymore. There's millions of AI videos that real YouTube creators are competing with, and you just can't compete. The only thing that AI can't compete with is live. AI can't do live streams as of right now with humanity, with real humans. They can't sit in front of a camera and be a real human. Not yet, anyways. So that seems to be the way of the future for YouTube, according to some of the biggest YouTube creators, that they're gonna basically switch all formats over to pretty much mostly all content over to live stream for 2026, which I'd been doing that for the last few years pretty much anyways, but then I quit doing it. Then I quit. Last year, I didn't do it as much. I think I'm gonna be back though. I think we're back. YouTube Premium. That's the thing. We get a percentage, like creators get a percentage of YouTube Premium, but it's a small percentage. It's just another way YouTube's cutting into YouTube creators' ad revenue. You know, the ad revenue goes directly from YouTube Premium, goes directly to YouTube. And then YouTube says they give you a small percentage, a cut to the YouTube creators, but they might clip, they might throw you a couple clip shackles. They're definitely clipping your shackles. They're throwing before they throw them to you. I'm gonna wrap this live stream up. This was a test. This was a test. Talking these ICE protests. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all are having a great new year. It's good to see y'all in here. Let's OTVO. Sevenfold. Ja. Everyone in the chat, I appreciate you. I'm out.